Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce to you Spanish 111. I'm teaching multiple sections of Spanish 111, but I'm just going to be in one. I'm just going to use this video for all of you guys. So we are now in Canvas. And so when you go to the home page, all of your home pages should look something like this, where you're going to see Spanish 111, elementary Spanish. You're going to have these little bubbles right here. You're going to have these little tabs over to the side, and then these other tabs over here. Um, so there's an introduction on the first page, gives you some course information. This little Google slide down here will tell you how to set yourself up in My Language Labs, which is a third-party software that we're going to use. I don't know, you probably used other Pearson products for other classes. It's the same. So this is for all of my classes. So just find your particular class and follow the information for your class. And so you just click on the little arrows at the bottom. So like the first one is Spanish 111 FHBO2. It's going to tell you to click here to sign in or create your account. And then it's going to tell you later that you go here. This is to get yourself set up. And this is to where you go once you've been set up. And to make that easier, if you scroll through, like again, this just tells you how to set yourself up different classes. So once you get past that, then it'll show you getting set up in My Language Labs. So there should be a video that will explain to you how to get yourself set up in My Language Labs. Why is that not? It must. Okay, so just you can watch all of these videos that'll help you get yourself set up in My Language Labs. Okay, so then these buttons. So what do you do? What do you do with these buttons? This is the Start Here button, and it is just going to, just kind of explain what the course is, etc., our objectives, things of that nature. Then you also have the instructor information, so you can click on that button and it'll give you my information. Like it'll show you who I am and give you my email, where I'm located, and my office hours, links to like my YouTube channel and a blog that I haven't really updated the blog. The YouTube channel I do have a lot of stuff out there on, so it's just how you can go and find some resources if you need them. It tells you how to contact me. Then there's another little Google slide that gives you more information about contacting me, like giving the phone number and how to set yourself up and remind, and then that you could also use Teams. Then if you go back out here, there is another bubble that'll take you to the syllabus, which is also over here as well. There's the student resources. If you click on this bubble, it's just going to take you to some various resources that you could use. The course schedule, it's going to take you to, it's actually linked into the syllabus. It just gives you like all the different assignments that you have. Let's see what else is there. Making accent marks. So if you want to know how to make accent marks, this will take you there. And it shows you just different ways that you can make accent marks. And I'm in the way. That's the annoying thing about having the little video on there. But this one is accent marks for the PC. And there'll be a video that explains how to do that. And then there are, I don't know if I can do that. And the cryptic codes, then there's accent marks, like how you would do it in a Chromebook, how you would do it on a Mac, because it's different for the device. There's also, move myself again, the emoji keyboard. So this just tells you how you can click like the Windows button and the period at the same time. It pulls up the emoji button, and that's another way that you can make accent marks. You can also use studyspanish.com. It has a little accent mark bar, so this gives you a link to that and tells you how to do that. And using the number pad with cryptic codes, so like if you wanted to, I think this is the easiest. I just get like a wireless keyboard because a lot of us have laptops, so you need, in order to use these cryptic codes, you have to have the number pad over here. So like if you're just using a laptop or like a Chromebook, you're not going to have the number pad, so this won't work. But if you get these little wireless keyboards and they're like $20, $30, and you plug in the like the USB, and then it's wireless and it works with your laptop, then you would have this little the little number pad. So I like using that because I find it to be easier rather than having to switch the language on my computer all the time. But I also do use that emoji keyboard if I'm like teaching and I don't have my wireless keyboard with me. And I think that's the end. Okay, so I think that's the last one. All right, so then let me go back out here. There's also, this is a link to my language lab. So once you get yourself set up in my language labs, you could just click here and it'll take you out there. So now how do you do the class? Okay, so in the Start Here button, if you scroll all the way down, there are all these little module links that should take you to each week. I think I have them set up. Okay. Let me leave the student view to see. Yeah, so and I need to redo these because I have changed these pages, but it will take you to a page. Let me actually go into a module. This is what the link is going to look like. It's going to look like, it's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Let's see if I can go back in student view. It's going to take you to a page that looks like this, that is going to tell you like what you're supposed to be able to do at the end of the lesson and what SLOs match up with the activities you're going to do. And it should tell you, what pages to read, and then the various activities. It should link to them, tell you when they're due by, etc. And then you can hit next and it'll take you to each assignment. So what I though think would be easiest, because last semester was the first time I taught using Canvas. I like the whole next button feature. So honestly, like you can go there and pull up those pages and look at what you're supposed to be studying. But I think the easiest thing to do once you have gone through and you know where my contact information is, you know where the syllabus is, you know where making accent marks is to just start over here with the modules. Each week is going to be a module, and that's what those links are taking you to. Ignore the very first ones, like the home page. It's just, and ignore this stuff. Get all the way down to week 1. Okay, so this stuff, yeah, it matters, but this isn't for homework. This is some of the other pieces that are in our site. So you want to get down, when you're talking about your homework, the stuff that you need to complete, you want to be in here where it's week 1, week 2, etc. So you can just see, here's week 1, just open up week 1, click on the week 1 overview page. It's going to tell you what you need to do, and then you can click on this stuff, but you don't need to, just hit next. And it's going to take you to the next assignment, which is and there's going to be a little video that explains what you're supposed to do for that assignment, okay? Then when you're done with it, you're going to click next, and it's going to take you to the next assignment. And there's going to be a video that explains the assignment to you, and when you're done, you can click next. It's going to take you to the next assignment, and it's going to do this all the way. I don't know how many are in the first. I'm going to pop back out here. You'll know when you're done because, there's only 5. Okay, so let me go back in. So I'm going to go, this is assignment 1. I'm going to go on to assignment 2. I'm going to go on to assignment 3. Assignment 4. And just make sure you're watching these videos, because I know you're noticing, like, where's the assignment? In the video, I tell you where it is. You have to click begin in order to start the assignment. And I have these videos that I have like at the top that have this like kind of purple around it. They explain to you how to complete the assignment. Okay, so make sure you watch each of those. So where am I in assignment 5? So after I complete assignment 5, then you'll know you're done with the module because there's going to be a stop sign. You've completed your work for this week. Then it's still got a next, so you could go on to the next module if you want to, but this way you'll know that you've done everything for the week. Then when you're done with that, also to know if you're doing okay, is check your grades. I don't know that we're going to be able to see anything out here because there's going to be no grades. But you can see like this is your grade book, so it's going to have all of your assignments, and you see the due date. So like if you had, and these should all be uniform, so I have some things I still probably need to clean up, but you'll start seeing like check marks, zeros, missing. It'll give you feedback. So if you have a bunch of assignments that first week, you can see they were all due by the 18th. If you've got a bunch of check marks out here, or hundreds, then you're good to go. You've done everything you need to do for that mod. So like I would do the module, then go into the grade book and make sure you have scores for everything for the due date that is associated with that module. So then down here, this would be the next module. So you would check these due dates after the before the 25th has passed to make sure that you've completed all of those assignments. And that's pretty much it. So if you get going, if you click on the modules and you start each assignment, and just make sure you're watching the video. I have a video that explains every single assignment. I mean, it's a really short video, so it's just a minute and 27 seconds, but it'll tell you what to do, and it models some of the activities that you'll be completing. So I can show you what it looks like. So you would hit begin, and when you hit begin, you would see all the same stuff that was on the other page, and you can see then there's the questions. Like those are the things that you're trying to complete. So I think that's pretty much it. It's not that hard once you get going, and if you have any questions or concerns, you guys can reach out to me.